Alrighty. Gaming Guardian here because good games are worth guarding. And, some people might try and hide how they're feeling and act like everything's super awesome and stuff. That's not really the type of person I am, so I'm feeling very down and not really up to doing voices and, just the stuff. So I thought, you know what? I am going to play Power Washer because it's just a nice, fun game. You get to chill and clean, and if people jump in, we can chat. If people don't jump in, okay, But this game, I don't know. There's something about this game. It's like it helps me think, like get out of my head a little bit, or just, I don't know. But so I don't have the purchased DLC, Back to the Future, Warhammer, and SpongeBob, but I do have Tomb Raider, Midgar, and the holiday one. I'm leaning towards this one. I love Final Fantasy VII and, well, it being remade and stuff. It's like it's a good timing. So we're gonna do Midgard. Oh, you can't do free play until you actually play it. All right. So we're doing the Hardy Daytona and Shinra Hauler. No, you're good, Dawn. No worries. It's a pretty chill stream. It's not like you're gonna miss too much. Just Power Wash Simulator. We're gonna see how clean I can get this motorcycle. I even remember the controls to this game. All right, let me read these. Where's the thing where... Screw it. Okay, that. That's literally the same thing. How do you make it... There it is. Okay. I knew there was a way. Wow, that's loud. Is that too loud for you? That water was like... That is some... I don't know, maybe I need to see if I can lower the sound of the water a little bit. It's a little intense. Audio. Water volume. Ah, water reverb. Let's turn that down. Not that much. Water tone? Oh gosh, this is moving a lot. There's no music in this game. I've never heard music. Still kind of loud. Maybe that's better. Ooh, nice car. This is me when I play this game. I just like jumping on stuff. Wait. Oh, so I gotta watch this too. I was like, this looks pretty dirty for... So I'm watching a bike and a truck. Interesting. This definitely looks like one of those business offices. Really fancy, expensive ones. Nice car. I know it's not. Thanks, dead man. I'm like, he said no headphones. And I'm saying with headphones. That's just funny. Okay. Whoa. So you are the new You are new to Midgar. Allow me to say a few words by way of introduction. Okay, yeah, that water sound. That... I don't know. What is with that water? Wait. Is it just the reverb? No. I am the director of urban planning, responsible for the design of the entire city, including its heart, the Shinra building in which you're currently working. Okay. Options. Okay. Now that just sounds weird. Maybe I just turn it down a little more and put this back up. Just, it has this like weird echoiness. When I played it on the console, it didn't sound like that. Okay, that's a little better. Whoa! Clickety click click. I was watching someone. I think it might have been Matt Pad on Game Theory, but they were talking about the dopamine release you get from that little noise, the ding, because you've accomplished something. And so this game becomes really addictive because of the little dopamine hit you get for every little accomplishment. And I have to admit, you start to actually crave that little noise, even though it's sometimes annoying, because you're like, oh, but I need to hear the noise because I want to finish this section. I don't... Is that truck in the game? I know this bike is. No. Our organization, run by the lauded President Shinra, is split into 5 divisions: urban planning, space and aeronautics, advanced weaponry, research. Really? Okay, I know there's a way to look at what was last said. What did he say? Not that. That's how you get the cleaning stuff. This is how you change the distance. Seriously, I thought there was a way to like... Oh, messages, there it is. Research and development and public security. There you go. Although sometimes I get really frustrated with this game because, oh, sorry, I'm seeing my friend and what game she's playing, so she's surely streaming. I understand if anyone here leaves, because I know y'all follow purity, and that is fine. I totally understand. I hate these though, these things that it's like when it's inside this area, it's like, it just frustrates me. You have to like attack it from all these weird angles. I'm like, can't I just take this apart, clean it? But of course no, you cannot do that. Makes sense. I really wonder what half the dirt is on these things sometimes, though. Sometimes it looks like rust, sometimes it looks like sand. For some reason I'm hearing in my head, plug it in, plug it in. That's the funny thing. Whenever I play this game, is anyone else like this where you have reruns of like old TV shows that you've watched just start replaying in your head? Because I'll be sitting here and I'll just be getting lost and cleaning stuff. And next thing I know, I have like an episode of Simpsons going in my head. I'm like, I haven't watched Simpsons in forever. Or like just, I don't know, other random shows. Like, I'm trying to think, Friends. Like, I watched it because that's what the people in the household watched, so I grew to like it from that. But then it's like, now if I have the choice, I'm like, I have no desire to watch it. Like, there's things I like about it, of course, but I don't know. I just feel like after I watch it, I get sucked into it, and then I'm like, where did my time go? I don't feel like that was a good use of my time. Yes, finally. Ah, done. Oh. Wish you could get, like, lower. Get low, get low. No, I didn't start singing that. I didn't start singing that at all. Oh gosh. Ding, 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 ding. I actually hope to one day maybe play this with some other people, just, you know, just chat. Just chill. But I know that when I'm dealing with like anxiety or even depression, like playing a game like this, just, it helps. It like decompresses my brain and gets me to get outside my head a little bit, ironically. Process some thoughts. And, you know, just chill. Not have to have any high stress, anything that's like super time sensitive or anything. Just play, have fun. Yes, I know that is something. Where is it? I know I'm missing spots. If I start coming from this way. Oh, wait. See it? Oh, yeah. There it is. Or wait, no. Imagining? Is this open? Sometimes in this game, it's like stuff opens and you're not expecting it to. Okay. Maybe the bike's done. Guess we'll find out. Truck time! Ah. Wrong button! And honestly, these other nozzles, to me, are useless. Like, this one's cool if you know it's like super superficial, and then you can just go and it's really easy. But this one, I don't like how squirrely it is. This one, it's good if you literally just can't get the stuff, but I like this one best because I can just go. I expect either Heidegger of Public Security or Professor Hojo Research and Development to call upon your services at some point as well. As head of public security, Heidegger commands the city's military, while Hojo concerns himself with pushing the boundaries of science. Good for you. Due to the highly secretive nature of their jobs, as well as their eccentric personalities, I recommend not making any ripples, let alone waves, when working for them. Dude, I'm just trying to clean stuff. What you want? I'm chill. I don't need anything complex. I just need water to be unlimited. That's what I need. I tried doing the challenge mode, which I'm not a super competitive person by nature, I don't think. I mean, I can be. I think we all can be. Oh, now onto the vehicles themselves. Yes. Go on. The motorcycle is a Harley Daytona, highly maneuverable and powered by our company's first V-type DOHC engine. Correct. This engine is the same as those used in small aircraft, so it does 0 to 60 in... I see we've already arrived. Okay. But, I don't know. It doesn't... I don't have to do things competitively most of the time to have fun. And so in the challenge mode, it's like, do this, but use less water. You're finding out how much water you're using. You're like, oh crap, that's a lot of water. It's just also, back to the theory thing. Not only is there this, dopamine, but also, if you're like one of those people that really enjoy seeing something restored, like, there's this thing called Strength Finders, and I took it, and one of my strengths is called Restorative, which means I like to see things, you know, repaired, restored to their previous state, or their perfect state, or... And so going from, like, super dirty, yucky, run-down looking car to bright, shiny, brand new looking car is just very satisfying for me. The Shinra Hauler is a classic, all-purpose vehicle that has always been an integral part of city life. Okay. While it may look clunky and unstable in its unusual three-wheel design, I assure you, its appearance belies its true power. Okay. On an open freeway, the hauler could theoretically keep pace with the hardy Daytona. Okay. By the way, I wanted to see what this said. On behalf of everyone at the Shinra Electric Power Company, I'd like to welcome you to Midgar. Not Midgard, Midgar. This is not Thor. It could not have been easy to come all the way out here, so your presence is much appreciated. To raise our population's morale, we are opening an exhibition to celebrate the long and varied history of our fair city's motor industry. Two of its key prices, however, have emerged from storage in, let's just say, less than pristine condition. If they're to take center stage at the exhibition, they must be spotless, and that requires the attention of someone who understands the full meaning of the word. None other than you. Just there you go. Dirty must be made clean. Yeah, I'll start like replaying memories, TV shows, random songs. It's really weird what my brain does when I'm playing a game that's like, you don't really think about as much. There's not a lot of thought involved. Like anyone else like that, I wonder? I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one. Yeah, the volume is definitely better now. I just did not like how the water sounded. It's weird that it would sound so different though when I was playing on console. In fact, the most challenging I like to get in this game is usually see how long I can go without pressing the dirt button, where you can see how the dirt glowed like that. Obviously not worrying about that today, but back of this truck looks like a boat. It's kind of weird. Does it float on water? Say that is a satisfying sound when you get like 10 little dings at the same time. Okay. We're at 98%. We gotta be close. Okay, wait. Rear wheel now. Got that. Open. Whee! Jump. Oh, there it is. There's a spot here, not the spot. We're at 99. It's always this last percent that's so hard. Rearranging the spray of the water can make all the difference. Is it that part? That count for both of them, or only that one? Nope, they're separate. Okay. I think I see it. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, there we go. I will definitely get back to Snoot Game and maybe even see if I can stream sooner. Just, yeah. Yeah, I didn't think I would be very good for doing a lot of voices. Have not been feeling very good today, and then just feeling a little down. You know how that is. I think we all have down days. Okay, hold on. Okay. No, it's not. What is... Oh, there we go. Got that. Still there's more. Whee! With it. Okay, guess we're gonna have to do the thing that I know to do. Hauler tray wall. What that means. This? Okay. Cab panel. Panel. Hauler headlight. Okay. What's that? Bike, rear wheel guard. I want to strip off the paint. Ah! I always feel like, sorry, that was loud. I always feel like that, okay, wow, I got that quick. That the power washer should actually do damage if you leave it on the surface that much. It's like, but I guess that would be really difficult for them to code that. Oh, back here. Did it! And one of my favorite parts, it goes in high speed mode. I don't know, there's something, no, I wanted to see that! Okay. But yeah, there's something just cool about how it goes really fast. Your dedication to the craft is everything we'd heard it was. So much so, we're moving these 2 exhibits to the atrium. You have our deepest gratitude. Before I forget, after hearing my assessment of your work, Heidegger, Director of Public Security, insisted on contracting you for his own division. While he does have a tendency to come off as rough around the edges, I assure you it's a byproduct of his passion and military background. That said, his style does not mesh with everyone, so if it doesn't mesh with yours, tread lightly. Yes, this request is vastly different from our first, but think of it as proof of our trust in you. After all, we wouldn't bring someone of your caliber all this way just to wash down a few sets of dirty wheels. Okay. Scorpion Sentinel. Okay, I was like, hello? Reeve tells me you're quite the shot. Shame those skills are wasted on cleaning up literal filth instead of enemies of the state, but no matter. As head of public security, my job is to keep the city safe, and one of the most effective ways to do that is through the deployment of devastating weaponry. My Scorpion Sentinel can snuff out insurgents before they can even start reaching for their white flag. But Professor Hugo thinks his test subjects could quell riots better than a heavy weapons platform. To prove just how wrong he is, I propose a challenge for him. If one of his juiced-up lab rats could even scratch my Sentinel, I'd volunteer to be his next test subject. I have no doubt my machine stood the test against his mewling varmints, but I still need the Sentinel washed down. After all, isn't that what his beloved scientific process calls for? Evidence? Okay. Though I love Final Fantasy VII, I am not an expert in it by any means, and nor do I remember the story. Rah. Behold, the Scorpion Sentinel, one of Shinra's greatest achievements in military robotics. Your identity has already been stored in its database as a non-target, so stop worrying about getting shot at and start scrubbing. Quite safe for now. I'm lazy with this game too, like I do not want to have to hold down the water button, so I just automatically press left to have it just spray continually. It's not real life, I'm not worried about conserving water. This one was, I've done this one before on the console. This one was a bit of a pain. There were several spots that were just really hard to find. Get to. Like this green stuff. What the heck? Like bug slime? Alien blood? Why is it green? It looks like dirt. Dirty, dirty. Hearing. Okay, it is his head and the little pincer things. But yeah, I don't know what it is about this game. I mean, other than the things I said, obviously, but it just seems like the thing that made me, at first, when I did my first recording of it, I hated the game. I hated it because I didn't know about the automatic water function, and my hand started hurting bad. And for anyone who knows me knows I have some hand issues. And so having to hold down that button for sometimes an hour, depending on the level, I was just like, hey, if you're available, I have a job for you in Sector 7 Undercity. That's the one I actually wanted to do. But I know you're eager to know more about the Sentinel's myriad of capabilities. Dyslexic there. Its tail is far deadlier than that of the creature it's modeled after, and its 6 targeted legs let it get straight to the point, if you will. Clever. And for those craven foes who want to shoot the Scorpion at a distance, it has Mark 98 cannons and Mark 99 launchers. Expect me to know what Mark 98 and 99 is? Like, Is that the newest, most current or something? But yeah, it was Markiplier who I saw playing this, and he did Power Wash Pals or Power Wash Podcast, or I don't know what name he ended up landing on. I think he changed it a couple times. But, you know, he just do Power Wash Simulator and be with friends and just talk. And I was like, this is cool. I really enjoy this. And so, you know, when there's content you enjoy, why not also make content that you enjoy? So, until I have some people who want to join me, I will do it solo. So many areas to clean. Half the time you can't tell what's clean or dirty when it's metal. It's like, is that metal supposed to be that color? Shoot, my AC is cold. It's winter out there and I have the AC on. I am crazy. Yes, my husband feels that very much so, I'm sure. Like, turn the heat on, please. But you think we would stop there? Of course not. Also outfitted it with close-range EM field and self-repairing functionality. With this bevy of features, it's nigh unstoppable. Well, good for you. I know this is in the game. I remember. Oh, another thing I'll challenge myself at is to see if I can get the things that are at like higher levels without using the stairs or ladders to climb up there. Either by jumping or just by using a different nozzle. Again, probably not doing that today. Just gonna chill. I do want to see if I can jump up here. I can! That's interesting. Hey, get back up there. There we go. In some ways, the ladders are not superior because you have to keep relocating it, moving it so that you can get at the right angles. But if you're doing the jumping, you can just keep switching. So I can just do this. More of this green slime stuff. What is up with that? Green slime. Shall I play with Jello? Admit it, it's Jello. It's green Jello. People using Jello, drink it responsibly. It's just what it comes down to. Jello and having dirt wars. I don't know what movie or TV show that was off of, but they would they were throwing just instead of snowballs, it was dirt clods. We've reached reports of gang activity in the Sector 5 Undercity, most likely Don Corneo's lackeys. I briefly considered deploying the Scorpion against them, but realized they are the definition of a small fry. It would be a waste of company resources to eliminate them. Bet they're happy to hear that. A much more fitting target would be those eco-terrorists that go by the name Avalanche. If they want to poke the bear, they have best be ready to deal with its claws. Good lord, he's using that analogy. That's the bear, you get the claws. The claws. I sometimes get a little dizzy doing this. Right in a good little nook and cranny. I'd like to know a little bit more about power washers, like if they can really get caked on brine like this, then, you know, do they cause damage to the things if left on it for even just a little bit too long? Do they take off the paint? So much green jump. Actually, this reminds me of, what was it? Was it GAC? It was something from the 90s. It was very popular, like green slime stuff. I don't know if it was GAC or something else. Ding! Ding! That won't annoy anyone, just do ding every time it dings. Was it GAC? There was something, it was like this green slime that was sort of like the consistency sort of the consistency of like Play-Doh. Not really. Yeah. Well, it was more, I think you could like put it into a ball and it would bounce. So it was like moldable, but I want to say it was GAC, but it was one of those things that, you know, was like popular probably for very little bit of time, I think. I could be wrong, but I didn't see much of it after like probably the first year or so. Guess I'm gonna have to get a ladder. One second. Ooh. Can I? Can I? Ah. What's funny is I'm walking right now. It's the only reason I'm even up there. I was literally walking on it. I'm literally holding myself here. Oh, I forgot. It's leap year. Oh, hey Tinchi. So what I'm cleaning is, it's called a Scorpion, I believe? Yeah, Scorpion Sentinel. And it's from Final Fantasy VII. I decided to, hit the Midgar DLC. I already cleaned a motorcycle and a truck. The motorcycle is Hardy Daytona, I think. Obviously making fun of a Harley. And... or at least to me, it seems obvious. And then some kind of hauler, which is the truck. Scatterlands clean. Yeah. I really wish there was music. Is there not music in this game? Because it says there's music, but I don't hear no music. That, it just sounds like white noise. It doesn't really sound like music. So you can buy the flippin' soundtrack. I'm like, what's the point in buying white noise? Unless I'm gonna use it to try and fall asleep to, maybe. Because that's kind of a desire I have sometimes when I play this game. I'm like, so relaxing. I'm gonna take a nap. Darn it. Darn it. Hey, quit turning your head. I'm trying to wash. So, I don't know if I'm the only millennial in the chat, but I was talking about GAC, I think is what it was called, and I think it's the name of this like green ooze that you can play with. Hey, stop moving. Stop it. And that's what I was saying, that this weird green stuff on the machine kind of looked like. It's GAC. I really want to say that there was another one, though. It was like slime, but it wasn't called slime. It was called something else. See, okay, you remember GAC, so at least I'm not crazy. At least in that aspect. I remember thinking it was really cool, and I don't know if it's the same stuff that I remembered playing with, because I thought I remembered this green ooze-like stuff, but it was also like a putty, and so you could roll it into a ball, and it would bounce like a super ball, but only a few times, because then it would like get dirty. So you'd have to have like a really clean surface, like a table that had been just washed, or really clean floor that had been just mopped. And that's what this just makes me think of continually. But don't let me let y'all miss Purity. I know, I think she was streaming. Oh, I imagine Reeve fed you some feel-good tripe about the plans for the future, didn't he? Not really. If he did, I ignored him. He sees the world through rose-colored glasses. But what he doesn't realize is those lenses are coated with the blood of our adversaries. After all, our company begun as a... I'm gonna leave that crap up long enough. As a... weapon manufacturer for a reason. Yes! Okay, exactly! It was something like the monster blood. Yeah, the thing that wasn't GAC, it was... Yeah, it was very similar to the Goosebumps monster blood. You're right, totally. And I remembered, you know, it was like one of those things, you know, in the 90s, if it was new, it was kind of cool. Especially when you were my age and you had no siblings. So I'm like, I want to try that. I want to play with that. And, you know, then you get tired with it after like a week. I'm going to have to like Google it later and see if I can figure out what's the toy slime from the 90s. If I only get GAC, I'm going to get annoyed. Because I'm pretty sure there was the stuff like what you're saying. Ah, fall. Wait, no, jump. Ah, perfect. Am I standing on that little antenna? I love games with no accurate physics. Like, I stand on an antenna. Toys of the 90s, there's a reason a lot of it's coming back. It's all of us millennials are like, man, we miss the way toys were made back then. And now we have, you know, plenty of adult money to spend on it. We don't have to beg our parents for it for Christmas or something. Which I remember... And I didn't, you know, kids don't think things through. It's just, you know, part of being a kid. But I remember wanting this Barbie that was literally as tall as me. And the whole point was you were supposed to be able to put on Barbie's clothes. So she would have, like, removable dress. You could dress like Barbie. And, you know, it was like some kind of, I don't remember what kind of dress, but I just thought it was the coolest thing, and I wanted it. And, you know, I never got it, but I'm assuming it was probably really, really stinking expensive for a Barbie doll the size of a child, which was like, I think it was like 4 feet, so it was decently big. And, oh, more GAC. I'm just gonna call it GAC from now on. But I'm so glad my parents didn't buy that for me, because as many horror movies as I've watched and things about puppets and dolls, I would be so creeped out if I still had that thing. I would want to burn it with fire. I'd be like, he needs to die. I do not like dolls that have faces and stuff. Like, my Funko Pops, you know, those are okay. They're not so realistic. And, you know, like, my little amiibos, those are okay. But, like, China dolls, porcelain dolls, those scare the crap out of me. Silly putty. I mean, maybe I'm mixing it up in my head. Maybe Silly Putty was the stuff you could turn into a super ball, but it wasn't green like Gak. And Gak was just the stuff that looked like slime. I really did think there was some other one. Thanks for checking, though. I really thought... You know, the thing I could be thinking of, and I don't know if you remember this, Tinshi, but there was this, like... It was like an easy bake oven kind of thing, but it was for boys. You know, at least that's what it was marketed as. And it was the Monster creator. And you could make like gummy scorpions and bugs and stuff when one of the things was slime. Yeah, creepy crawlers, that might have been it. Because one of the things, it literally looked like you were making slime. And I might be like combining all three of these things in my head because, you know, it's been so long. I'm ancient in terms of internet standard, but yeah, that it may be just like one of those things where hindsight's blurry. Hey, Shadow Wolf, are we confusing you? For some reason, talking about creepy crawlers now has, I don't know if you remember the show Beetleborgs, but now I have the theme song for that in my head for some reason. I'm like going, big bad Beetleborgs. With Goosebumps, man, I watched the heck out of Goosebumps. I loved Goosebumps. It scared the crap out of me too. There is this one that I don't know if it was Goosebumps, but it was like, it was another type of horror thing, and it scared the crap out of me even more. Oh man, I am so sorry, Shadow Wolf. That stinks. Yeah, like, I don't know what it was. I think it was probably Chucky that really scared the crap out of me. But I still had, like, baby dolls, but I didn't really play with them. I think they kind of just stayed in a box. Oh, no. You actually, like, lived at a haunted house? Oh. Shoot. I went through a period of that, and I don't think it was actually haunted. We dealt with like ghosts and stuff, like just weird crap happening. Oh, so it's not a house. Ooh, even worse. It's like an apartment? That's worse, in my opinion. House is haunted, at least, you know, you can freak out in privacy, but you're freaking sharing an apartment, people are going to think you're insane, and then you have to deal with them. Oh, okay. Trailer on it. Yeah. We, let's just say when we moved out of the house that we were at that had all the supernatural crap going on, we found out that There was Ouija board, tarot cards, and something else hidden in one of the cabinets, and the people who lived there before us had used them regularly. I was like, oh, great! Well, that explains some things. I don't remember what the other thing was. Ouija board, tarot cards. Glad you got out of there. Dang. That's just terrifying, especially... Yeah, how old was I? I was... 12? I want to say I was like 12. And I actually started sleepwalking. I had never sleptwalked in my life, and haven't sleptwalked since. But during that period of my life, I started sleepwalk. I would say weird, creepy things, apparently. This is, you know, secondhand information because I obviously wasn't awake to witness it, but they said I scared the crap out of my parents. It's not like we had money to go to, like, therapy or something. Yeah, I'm one of those people who does not scoff at people telling they lived in haunted or whatever places. Yeah, the best kind of sleepwalking. Yeah, I even had some crap at my new apartment start happening, and it didn't happen. I've been here years and nothing had happened, and then it just randomly seemed to happen. So I tried to track down if someone did something, or, you know, certain people had come over. But yeah, it scared the crap out of me, and I hate the whole supernatural stuff. Some people are like, yeah, let's go to a haunted house. I'm like, no, are you flipping crazy? No. Heck no. Yet I like horror movies, go figure. But the ones that scare me the most are ghost stories. I can watch stuff like Scream and Freddy and stuff, Jason, Michael Myers. None of that stuff really bothers me. Put some ghost crap on, like Possession of whatever that one movie was, Emily Rose or something. Nope. How do you solve it? Wow. Yeah, that's trippy, Tenchi. I mean, at least it wasn't like a horrifying thing, but man. They have to pay their part of the rent. Yes, I love that. Well, we actually did a sort of ritual that I was taught by a pastor. Like, he didn't teach me specifically, but like he taught about ways of basically kind of cleaning a house. And it's nothing like burning sage and stuff, but basically you just take oil, pray over it, and then you open every door and window in the house and anoint all the sides and pray and cast out. And me and my dad actually did that, and it hasn't come back. So I'm like, please let me never see another one of these things, whether here or anywhere else again, because I had a hard time sleeping. I'm so afraid of ghosts, and I know I shouldn't be, but I just, you know, it's not like it hurt me, you know, but it was just terrifying the crap out of me. And I remember I was like, my husband had been playing games in the living room, so he had passed out one time, and that's when I like was having some of the issues, and I went and woke him up. I said, I need you to come to bed. And once he was there, everything was fine. Now that I've said that, gosh, there we go. Watch them come back. No, we actually did this before, and it's gonna sound crazy because most people won't believe in this stuff, but there was like some kind of supernatural sickness in our house because I think someone died there, because we moved in and we got like almost instantly in this apartment like sick. Like we were not getting better, and we were sick for weeks, and it was getting scary. And so we did the same thing, and we all got better, and it was just weird. And so I actually am very curious though about like supernatural stuff. I'm like, is there such thing as like a poltergeist or something that can make people ill? You know, like I'm just very curious about those things, but I'm also afraid to go and learn about it. Because every time I went and tried to dig into like supernatural stuff, usually something happened afterwards, and I'm like, so it just makes me scared. I'm such a baby when it comes to it, and I'm like, nope. For instance, I posted about what happened on Reddit, the paranormal page, and this one person was telling me, you know, look up the Shadow Man, and I don't know if that's what it was. See, that's cool. At least you don't think I'm 100% crazy. A lot of people don't believe in it, and you know, that's fine. I understand. People see crazy stuff and they sometimes reason it away as something they think is a logical explanation, but sometimes you see stuff and you can't, there is no other way to explain it other than something not normal. See, yeah, I think a family member who practices, or at least did practice Wicca. I don't know if they still do. And, you know, I was like, yeah, nope, not touching that stuff, sorry. You have your freedom, you can do that. I don't want to be anywhere near it. I don't want to be involved in any of the supernatural anything. That stuff is scary. Get in contact with spirits and nope. It's probably why I can't watch most of these scary movies that they're coming out with ghosts and stuff. I just like, nah, I'm good. I will miss out on that. Don't touch Ouija boards. Yeah. 100%. I remember someone, it was like a movie, and they were joking about, it's just a toy, and I literally screamed at it, it's not a toy! I was like, I took it a little too seriously, but maybe, but I was very passionate about that. It's not a toy. You don't F with freaking Ouija boards. You leave those things alone. You don't get to control which spirit's answering, okay? You can ask for, you know, a family member. It doesn't mean it's going to be a family member. Don't do that. It's just a bad idea. Yeah, tarot, I kind of see tarot like on the same lines as like the zodiac to me. Like Ouija board is straight up like I'm communicating with spirits. Tarot to me is, you know, like it's fortune telling. And so it's like a different branch of the supernatural stuff. I personally don't do anything with that stuff, mostly because of my religious beliefs. I definitely have been curious about it, but I'm indifferent. I have some fake tarot cards because I have the Curse of Strahd D&D thing, the big box set. And it comes with, I don't remember what it calls it, like it's like tarot. So it sounds very similar to tarot. And they're basically tarot cards for that world. And so I have some fake ones, but you know, I'm not actually using it for fortune telling. I have a player in my campaign who does fortune telling, and I didn't have any cards for her. So I just literally gave her a deck of cards, and I said, here, you can just put these down and, you know, pretend you're doing a reading and stuff. And now that I have these cards, I'm like, I may just have her use them, because then she can, you know, full go. The thing is she's not a real fortune teller, so it's even funnier. It's like she's got to make up crap on the fly with a shuffled deck of cards. I cannot spot these spots. It is amazing the conversations we got into. It is cool to know other people have experienced some of the crazy crap. You know, I can't imagine what it would be like to see like my grandpa. I never really got to meet him. He was like, I was like 1 when he died. So. I don't think it does, but I really don't know. Major and minor arcana. Yeah, I looked at it and it was very different. That's cool, Aminga. Yeah, I actually was tempted to get the Last Unicorn themed one because I've always loved the Last Unicorn. Yes, I'm weird. But just the artwork looked really pretty. But I was like, nah, I'm still not going to really get tarot cards. But I have been tempted. It's like a really surging in popularity, tarot cards, like more than I think they have been. Because I've been seeing like you said, manga. I've been seeing like all these different movie themed, video game themed, book themed. It's just like, if we could do a theme of tarot cards, we're going to. I was like, okay. It's like tabletop games, you know, everything's gotta have a tabletop. Why can't I find the spots? Seriously? Okay, got that. hard time finding these last. Ah! Oh, I meant 97%. That's why. I wasn't even paying attention to my percentage. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Yes. You're good with this. But, I see all kinds of crazy things on Temu, which I don't necessarily encourage that many people to try, but you see some pretty cool stuff, some weird stuff, and stuff you're like, wait, what? How does this exist? Is this a thing? This has got to be a scam. Then you buy it and you're like, it's legit, actually. Really surprised. A lot of their stuff, though, is just kind of cheap and poorly made, which is to be expected. You're paying like $2 for something. I will say their stuffed animals have been legit. So, like, if someone's a stuffed animal aficionado, man, like, I got a FNAF one, which I don't know if it's a knockoff or not, because I noticed later after getting it that there's one that exists that looks identical to it, but I don't know if this was a knockoff or not, so I'm like, it looks legit like it though, and it's good quality, so I'm like, okay, well, that happened. Is it? Here we go. Oh, wait. Wait, no, no, no. Thought, is it not telling me to? Yeah, I'm confused. I thought it was telling me to open something. So, question about your manga themed one. Gosh, I must be tired. Manga. Is it actually like characters from that particular manga, or is it like the same stuff but just with the slight different artwork? Yay! Stupid pop-ups. Finally! Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're in the home stretch. And speaking of supernatural talk, like, everyone talks about how Friday the 13th is something something, you know, bad luck and all that stuff. I wonder if there's anything about February the 29th, because it's a leap year. It's like it only comes every 4 years. Because it is the 29th. I'm just curious. Maybe I'll Google that later too. Phones go all the way back here. So the only ones, I don't know that many like tarot card names, but like say for the devil, it would have someone like Heihachi Mishima's picture on it. But, you know, it would still be like the same name as like normal tarot cards, right? Mystical manga tarot. Okay. I was just curious. Anytime I've seen them like come up on Temu or something, it doesn't show any actual pictures of the cards, it just shows the box. I'm like, okay, nice box. Reminds me of when I really wanted a deck of Card Captor cards. Because I think Card Captor was kind of inspired by tarot, unless I'm wrong. Yeah. Yeah, it seems to be like the big thing about it's all about the box, you know. What's in the box? Sorry, couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. Card Captors. I miss Card Captors so much. I loved the crap out of that show. It was just, I don't know. I thought it was so cool. And it was like, it was all lighthearted, you know, whatever, and then next thing you know, bam! Yeah, this is, you know, the time card, and it's gonna, you know, make you old or something. Yeah. I 100% agree. I am not happy with what they're doing with the new. I'm not happy with it one bit. Hate it. Makes me mad. And I hate that everyone's dissing now, or a lot of people are dissing the original Card Captor's voice actress. You know, like, oh, this is so much better with this new, you know. And I'm like, no, she was great. I actually, you know, and I'm sure the person who voices her is nice, but the voice that she's using and how she is like so annoying. I'm like, her voice had to grow on me. And Sakura in the original, in the whatever 21, channel 21 or whatever, maybe it was 33, I loved it. Like, her voice was really cool and carried a lot of emotion. So yeah. There's more. There's the step. Am I on it? Yeah, Even the original Cardcaptor song, I don't care what anyone says, I think it's one of the best openings to an anime. Oh, that is so stupid. Breaking them up into separate versions? That's retarded. It's just, why? Why are you doing that? Greedy, greedy. Yeah, there was an original Clow book, or Book of Clow, which, by the way, they changed the pronunciation. So apparently we've always been pronouncing it wrong, I guess? I don't know. But it's like the Clo cards, I think. I was like, really? Just really disappoints me because, man, I grew up loving Cardcaptors, and it's like they're bringing back, they're redoing all of these old 90s popular anime, and they're, yeah, I'm pronouncing it Cloud too. But they're bringing back all these 90s anime, and then they're like, yeah, but the original version sucked. Like, no, they didn't. Why do you think anyone wants you to bring it back? Do it more and give us more. Because it was awesome. It's like, I hate it when people diss the originals. Especially when they were actually good. It's like you feel like you have to disrespect the originals so that you can make another and have an excuse to make another. Stop turning your stupid head. Got it. Finally. Alright. Almost done. Yeah, old thing bad, new thing good. Yeah, that's kind of how they act. Like, yeah, no. One of my favorites is when people, like, do a sequel to an old school movie. And even if the movie's bad, they still tried to honor the original. So it's like you respect the movie just because they didn't pull that crap. Saying, yeah, we're better because we're more high tech. We have better graphics. And, you know, our special effects are like super realistic. Like, no, they're not. Giant CG creature is not better than the guy in the suit because it actually looked real, like an animal, as opposed to something you can obviously tell is fake. Wait, no, they redid Digimon Season 1? Yeah, I miss puppetry and animatronics a lot. I mean, yeah, they could be creepy if, you know, they're not made very well and upkept, but, dude, they look legit. I will take old school graphics almost always because it actually looked like real fighting and real stuff. Oh, I can't believe they redid Digimon. See, like, sometimes it works out good. For instance, and you know, this may make me sound like a total girly girl, but I love this anime called Fruits Basket. And they did it, but apparently it wasn't very accurate to the manga. And so they redid it many years later, but used a lot of the same cast. Now, I think they changed some people, but like the really important people they seem to keep. And I loved it. I loved the remake. I loved the expanding on that universe. And so to me, it was an example of it done right. And I know you can't always get the originals, but so they kind of rebooted it. Or no, is it called a reboot when you rewrite some of the story? Or what's that thing? Where you go back and you... So it's like a reboot, but it's another. It's maybe it's not re, but it's a word where basically they no, not re-imaging, but that's good. I'm thinking of like how an author will go back and say, well, this used to be canon, but I'm retconning. I knew it started with RE. They kind of retconned it. They went back and like, okay, you know, this happened, this is the same, but this is now different. So yeah, retcon. Some retcons are, I guess, for good. I don't know. Kind of mixed feelings on that. I appreciate y'all getting me talking about some interesting topics because that definitely put me in a better mood. That's why I was like, I'm just gonna stream and hopefully some people pop in because it's just, yeah, it's just a more fun, more relaxing. Where is it? Oh, there's... rear exhaust. Really? There we go. Okay. Well, I'll give it a watch and see if it's any good, but most of the time when they go back and just change all that, it just, I don't know. It comes off as if it's like a poor version. Kind of going off that re-imaging world. It's like, here, we're looking at this picture. Now you draw it by hand. Now, don't copy it. Have someone else draw it by hand. And, you know, it just typically gets worse looking as the reiterations of it go. I don't know if that makes sense. I gave Wergarurumon an enhanced form. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check this out and see. For me, what makes it or breaks it is the story and the voices. If like you intentionally make the character so annoying, it's sometimes really hard for me to just get into the story. All it was backspike. Really revolutionary, guys. Wow. Oh, Greymon got a cannon? Man. They're always biased of Greymon, Metal Greymon. Abdomen turret. Oh, there it is. Oh, got it. Okay. Apparently I'm gonna have to do this. Claw wrists. Okay. Got that one. Be clean! I command you! And they all got megas. I mean... I don't know why they felt like the need to make changes. I thought the existing was great, but... alternate? Oh, alt megas! Gotcha. Sorry. I can read sometimes. Which claw? Which claw? This claw. Thanks for being here, Tenshi. You have a good one. Come on. Finally. This one too. Where is the stupid spot? Are you kidding me? I could have done this whole time. Seriously. There's like... I could have... this whole flipping time. We're so close. Almost done. Okay. I will probably end it just once I finish this, just because I am expecting company tonight. Need to make sure I get anything ready that I need to get ready, which shouldn't be too much. Oh, I see it. I see the spot. Oh man, I wish I could fire the arm cannon. I would totally do that. Be like, blam, blam. Take that, Shinra. Now, why can't I do things about these hard-to-get flippin' spots? Did I get it? I didn't think so. Like, well. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I could change nozzles, but it's like this one is just a weak, like if it's very, very superficial. And then this one, it occasionally is useful. This one, I'm like, if this can't get it, usually this one can't. This one's only useful if it's something that this one can't get off, like deep rust or something, and then I have to go like this and go to get it off. This one, every now and then's good because it can, you know, be squirrely and get those hard to reaches. So I need to remember to use this one. This one always seems to be my best because I can, I don't know, it just seems like it gets the best spots and most. It's just when I get down to these last few. Oh wait, let's see. Front wheel hood. Oh. Okay. Got it. Alright, headlights. Headlights. Okay, apparently I got it. Leg hinge lower. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm so close. Mark. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I think I will use this one. It goes a little further. Oh, yep, it worked. Thank you, Shadow Wolf. Alright, let's see what it says. Job complete. And I love seeing this in fast motion every time. Ha ha ha, as I suspected. Not even a fleck of paint out of place. I couldn't ask for better conditions in which to present this to Hojo. Perhaps that smug hack needs to spend more time ensuring his specimens' combat capabilities and less turning them into macabre monstrosities. Either way, I shall relish the look on his face when I break the news. Dun dun dun! Boom! So, next time I play this, I can do 7th Heaven. Which, that is actually a very long level because it has so many little intricate spots, but it's also a really fun level because there's just a lot of nods and references to Final Fantasy VII, and yeah. But I really appreciate y'all joining the stream and chatting with me, and I didn't expect to talk about tarot cards and supernatural and events and hauntings and along with anime reboots and TV shows and stuff. So some good variety of conversation. I like it. But I hope y'all have an amazing day, and until then, game on. Bye.